Hello, family. My name is David Apia, and I'm here with Mr. Daniel Kofi Danso. He is a senior sales and marketing executive of AH Hotel and Conference. How are you doing, Mr. Danso?
Good evening, Dave. How are you?
I'm good, sir.
Please.
Trust you also.
I'm good.
Yes,
I'm good.
So please, can you brief us about what your work is actually?
Okay. Thank you very much. Hotel sales and marketing is basically selling what is in stock and also creating what is not there. I'll explain. You are selling what is in stock. What it means is that you sell the hotel rooms, you sell the conference rooms, you sell the poolside, you sell the bar. Sometimes you even sell the venue for photo shoots. All right. And then what is not in stock is for you to go out there and create a market for it. So for instance, I'll come to you, David, come to your school, maybe at Chimota school, and then try to sell the hotel to you. That maybe you'll be able to host your alumni in the hotel, provide food for them and accommodation for them. So basically that's how it is. And me as a salesperson here, what I do on a daily basis is to look at the occupancy. When I say occupancy, it means that the number of rooms that the guests have occupied and the one that they haven't. For me to plan and know the strategies I need to use to ensure that I fill the rooms, basically. So that's how my work is.
How difficult is it, like in terms of the work you have to put in to do this?
Okay, I would say that the word difficult here is subjective, depending on how you say it. So I plan my day. I know what to do today and even tomorrow and the next month. All right. So I'm able to review whatever I've put in place. All right. So my work is very easy for me. Though people may think it's difficult, but because I have planned for what I do, it's very easy for me to do it.
So, Mr. Kofi, please, we are aware that there's a lot of competition, especially in Ghana, when it comes to the hotel and hospitality industry. And I want to know, what are some of the things that you, as a salesperson, do to try to bring your name out there, to try to convince people, hey, don't go for A, go for B, but not in an offensive way, like in a professional way. What are some of the things you do to make sure that happens?
David, this is a very good question. It's true that there is competition in the markets. Before you be able to survive in these turbulent markets, you must be able to understand the competition. All right. So in the hotel setup, we have the star ratings. We have the 5-star hotels, the 4-star hotels, the 3-star hotels, the 2 stars, the budget hotels. So you must understand where you belong to and which hotel that you want to compete with. Yes, we are a 3-star hotel. I'm very proud to say that we are a 3-star hotel, but we rub shoulders with the 4 and 5-star hotels because we understand the competition. All right, we understand what they do so much that we are able to get their clients to use our facility. Why do I say this? We normally have a value proposition. It means that our conference room is the best. In 2021, our conference room won the best digitized hotel in the whole Ghana.
Wow.
So we have audio visuals in our hotel rooms. Other hotels, you may have to go and rent those facilities. What we do here is that if you're having a conference, we have the Zoom facility. So those who are not able to come here in person can still be in their offices and their homes and join via virtual and still be part of the meeting. We have the PA system inbuilt, the projector inbuilt, everything. So in terms of digitalization, AH Hotel is a top notch. So we draw on that to outwit the competition. The second value proposition is our food. Our food, I don't want to say it's nice, it's sumptuous. Yes, I mean, if you haven't tried before today, I'll give you the chance to try it today. The Benzo, yes, of course. So, in order for you to outwit the competition, you must have something that they don't have. And because we understand what goes on in the market, we are able to give our clients the best that they cannot get from other hotels. So that's why we are always doing very well at AH Hotel.
And Mr. Danso, please, what are some things that Ghanaians are doing wrong? Now, not just in the hospitality industry, but when it comes to sales, what are some things that Ghanaians are doing wrong, which you think if we're able to correct that, we'll be able to push the economy higher?
It's a very good question, David. The sales industry per se is that you must be able to understand everything that you do. Okay? If you are going to sell, let's say, automobile, and you don't understand the automobile industry, you cannot thrive. Anything that you do, you must have product knowledge about what you are selling. Alright? So, as a salesperson, anything that you want to sell, you must ensure that you understand the products, you understand the target market, you understand the competition, and then you must understand the sales process. You cannot wake up one morning and say that you want to sell a vehicle. You must understand the processes that need to go through in selling a vehicle. Alright. So I believe that most people who are into sales, and for that matter the country in general, most of them don't understand how to sell. So that some find it very difficult. You see some, sorry to say, walking on the sun, saying that the market is tough. Yes, it is. But if you take time to understand your clientele base, those that need your products, I don't think you'll go wrong. You sell and excel. So the country as a whole, if we want to do well in everything that we do, I think that we must understand our sales processes, know our target markets, know who we are selling to. And I believe if you do that, you'll be able to move the country forward.
So basically, if you are out there, you need to know what you are doing, what you are selling. You need to know the in and out of everything you are selling. As Mr. Danso has said, in order to make the right sales, in order to do well in sales. So Mr. Danso, please, one more thing. Can you give us your secret skill in closing any sales deal? Because I know it's somehow difficult to be able to convince people to purchase your stuff or to use your services. So what is your skill to close any deal, even if the person says no?
I'm going to tell the whole world my skill, but I think it's good for a conversation. Personally, one thing that has helped me over the years, and I always use it, is the fact that I have a very strong attitude to all the work I do. That is one. Before I go to any client to close a business, I make sure that I understand the client very well. Alright. So I'll give you a typical example. I walk into an office, the office that I haven't been there before, to go look for a business, to try to close a deal. Before I go there, I've done my homework. I know the name of the CEO. I know the name of the MD. I know the name of all the decision-making people before I go there. But you may think that I'm coming here for the first time. So, if I come to you, that you, David, is the owner of ABC company, the secret that I'm sharing to the whole world is that I'll mention my name to you, that my name is Daniel Kofidanso. I work for this company. This is the first time you are meeting me, but I have something very nice that I want to speak to you about. Alright? Because I've done my homework well, you know that I understand everything that goes around the organization. Okay, so when I'm talking to you, I speak with confidence because I understand what I'm coming to do with you. So if I'm asking for you to give me a business worth 100,000 Ghana cedis, I know that you've already contacted the company ABC. I have all this information. So I have the product knowledge. And then one thing I also do is I don't normally go the streets and speak to you about the business. I try to find out how your day was, how your company is faring, and one way or the other, start a conversation. So basically, my style of closing deals is not the straightforward one where you go to a company, you tell them from this company I want to come for business. No, I come for conversation because I have in-depth knowledge about everything that goes in the organization. That's how I close my deals.
So if I'm getting you right, you start with trying to get the person emotionally.
Absolutely.
And then when you're done, everything falls in place.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. That's
and then don't forget that I have product knowledge. My company, because anything that goes around in my company, I know. So I have in-depth knowledge about what I'm selling, so that when I come to you, I'll not fumble. You understand? So basically, the product knowledge and me being very confident in everything I'm coming to sell to you.
That's Mr. Dansu, please, last but really the prime. What is the mindset that you think the people of Ghana should cultivate in order to become really successful, in order to be able to compete with people, especially the young people outside, people in America, people in Asia, all those people? What's the kind of mindset that we must be able to cultivate, Africa as a whole, in order to be able to compete with them?
David, this is a very, very good question. I think that they should have a very strong attitude. An attitude towards work. And they must read. They must make conscious effort to read. When I say read, they should read everything. But they should try as much as possible to eschew from reading negative stuff. When I say negative stuff, I know you understand me. They must read stuff that will open their mind to the market, because indeed we are in competition with the global world. We have 3-star hotel in Ghana. We have the same 3-star hotel in the US, the Scandinavia, the Middle East, all over. What do they do there? You must take time to read what they do there, all right, for you to understand how the world is evolving. So, as I mentioned, they should have strong mental attitude. They should look, and they should be able to take a risk. Every time when I talk about risk, the risk that most people don't take is that they are afraid they will lose. Okay, but I believe that if you don't step ahead and take a risk, you cannot succeed. And you must try and make conscious efforts to have a mentor in your life, someone who has done it before, for you to follow their steps. So basically, I want to go over again. They must have strong mental attitude. They must read good stuff. They must have a mentor, someone who has done it before that they can look up to. Because the world is moving. It's moving every second. And the pace that the world is moving, if the youth don't take time to chase it. So if the world is moving in a second, they must try and move in microseconds, so that they'll be able to catch up. Because those in the Western world don't see that we do in Africa. They are always trying to create something so that the world will benefit. So if you want to catch up with them, I think we must double our steps in every microsecond in order to catch up with them. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah. There is money in everything that you do if you do it well. Alright. If you do it well, you commit into the work, there is money. So my advice to people who want to join my profession is that I would advise them is very good. Alright, because I took my time to learn the work. I understand. I don't do, sorry to say, bad stuff that will drag my name in the mud. Alright, I try to ensure that everything that I do it with caution, because I've worked in different places and people know me. When they hear that Danso had done ABC, which is negative, I think they'll be disappointed in me. So I always try as much as possible to stay in my lane, so that everything that I do, I can impart that knowledge to the next generation. So yes, it is good. For the money aspects, I will not answer that. Yes, but I'll say it is good. Yes.
Thank you so much, Mr. Das.
Thank you, Dave.
Appreciate the time.
Glad to meet you.
Guys, if you like this video, please subscribe, give us a comment, tell us what you think, and then share it as well. Thank you, and it's a wrap.